online.
Max.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Well, try harder.
Wilson, find us another route out of here.
Oh god. They found me. Help! Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
So basically, a psychological examination, evaluation, to see if I'm me.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
Wilson, I remember you. You were there when I woke up.
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Medi-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Medi-gel from the first aid station on the wall.
It seems suspicious. Just saying.
Wilson's hurt.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was
I told you, suspicions,
Explain that.
suspects, and whatnot. It's either him or Miranda. I'm gonna go on a limb here, and it's you, Wilson. I don't trust you, man. It doesn't matter.
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Only a traitor would say that. But either way, we can't help her. We gotta get out of here.
If Miranda's dead, there's nothing we can do. We have to save our own asses right now.
The shuttle bay is only a few. We can overload the canisters to clear a path.
Tech! Hey!
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Should I remember that name? Because I never heard of them.
Should I recognize that name?
Maybe that's a side effect of your recovery. You and Cerberus certainly have a history. According to the Alliance, we're a radical pro-human splinter group. You wiped out several of our research bases.
Oh, now I remember.
The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Who's the elusive man? Your boss? Is he the one that's calling the shots?
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Well, he better have answers. I'm not exactly looking to join Cerberus right now.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Here's the second minigame, Hack Datapad, the last of Mass Effect 2's minigames. All we've got to do is align the 3 codes of data with one another to beat it. Towards the end of the game, these become more trickier as the game progresses and the timer readily increases. Oh no. Am I not gonna get this? Seriously? Okay, there we go. Like I said, it's the same with the saves. These will either give you credits or valuable information from side quests or plot and whatnot.
We've been spotted.
Engaging target.
That was a little bit too close for comfort, Gabe. We need to do better. Okay, so the way of progression is that way, and this will just give us a little bit more information and the last wall save and data pad for this mission, which will conclude the tutorial. Okay, last log.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures.
It's that bad, huh?
Of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
I was salvageable. I was not valuable. Am I just a product? Am I not a person? Clearly to Cerberus I was. Or you could say, an asset.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
So Wilson was the traitor. I called it.
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
How do you know that for sure? Now we can't question him because you were gung-ho about it.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
That works for me. Close enough. I didn't trust him from the very beginning. I knew he was lying.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
How lucrative was the Lazarus Project?
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
Really? Why?
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
A plan, you say? Location during the attack. Where were you?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life, Wilson figured out I was helping you when he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
Other survivors? The mechs couldn't get all of them, couldn't they?
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
What makes you so sure? They could have survived.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
That's a bit harsh. You remind me of Burke from Aliens. The crew is expendable. The only thing that's worth it is the xenomorph as a bioweapon. So in this scenario, I'm the xenomorph. I am the bioweapon.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
What happens if I don't come along? What happens if I decide to stay?
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
Okay, when you put it like that, I guess let's go.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on. Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Damn, 2 years? Are you serious?
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days.
12 days.
Operating tape.
You can't forget those 12 days.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
I had no choice. It was a necessary win. I had to do it.
No way was I gonna let those slaver bastards send me running.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
In all due respect, it was a hard choice. It was that or die. I had to make a choice. But you know what? We're done here. I don't have to listen to your questions or snide remarks.
We should move on.
Let's try something else then. Shepard, think back to the Citadel, after the Council died on the Destiny Ascension and you killed Saren. What happened next?
Udina was not the right man to lead the new council. Anderson was.
With the Council dead, humanity stepped into power. We formed a new Council. I recommended Captain Anderson to lead it.
Yes, Captain Anderson is now Counselor Anderson. Though from what I hear, he preferred life in the military.
Still, good to know that the human council member isn't going to put politics ahead of defense.
Your memory seems solid. There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.